If you hear any extra noises coming from this direction, it's Frankie. This is her right now. Hey guys, it has been a hot minute, or rather 2 to 3 years, of not making any minimalism vlogs. So I thought I'd make a new one today to show you the stuff that I've got with me during lockdown, because effectively Frankie and I have basically just come from Spain and France. For a bit of context, Frankie and I had plans for all of March to basically do this month-long climbing trip in Spain, and whilst we were there, we were basically just living out of Frankie's van. It's just this small Renault Kangoo and all of our stuff fitted in there, and so that's all I had with me. And whilst we were there, unfortunately, Spain decided to go on lockdown. The village that we were in closed all of its climbing areas so as not to encourage more climbers to come over. So we decided that actually it would be best to head to France instead, and we carried on climbing there for a little bit, and then unfortunately France also went on lockdown, so then we decided to eventually come back to the UK. Super fortunately for us, I put a call out to some of my friends to ask if any of them had a place that we could maybe stay during the lockdown, and we've just completely landed in heaven, basically, in this amazing holiday home in Sussex that a friend's family owns, and they've been super generous in giving it to us for the time being. And yeah, it's just been complete luxury, to be honest, but I've still only got all of the stuff that I took with me on the climbing trip. And what I found recently over the past week that we've been on this lockdown in the UK is that actually it's kind of all I've needed. So I thought that I would show you all the stuff I've got with me, and yeah, see what you think. Okay, to start with, we'll start with clothes. So basically I have all my clothes in packing cubes like this. These were just bought from Decathlon. Super handy, super helpful. I try and keep all my tops in one packing cube and all my bottoms in another packing cube, and then I've got this dry bag which just has like underwear, sports bras, pants, those sorts of things. As you can see, I'm still rolling my clothes in the way that Marie Kondo suggests, because I just find it super helpful being able to see all the different clothes that I have, but also it's just really efficient for space, and it just packs in super tight and nice. So yeah, I still use that method now, which is really cool. Shoes wise, all I've got are my trainers, my hiking boots and my Birkenstocks. Arguably the Birkenstocks are not getting much use at the minute, but my hiking boots, I've been using them every day when we go for our daily walks, and then trainers are just really useful for just every other area of daily life. Jackets, I've arguably got one too many jackets maybe. I've got 2 puffers, slightly thinner, slightly thicker. This was like my Spanish puffer when it got a little bit colder at night, and this was like my return to the UK puffer when it's pretty chilly in the evenings, and then waterproof. And then I've kind of just got this like dry bag of hoodies or like mid layers, which now as I'm like listing everything that I've got with me kind of sounds a bit excessive, but even during like van life, like it's kind of nice to just have 1 or 2 layers that are just super cozy that you can put on in the evenings after a day's climbing, or here during lockdown, just having that like cozy layer is so nice. And then in my 4th packing cube, I've basically just got this as like a toiletries bag. So something that Frankie taught me about van life is just to keep all your toiletries together in something that is really easy to grab. It's basically just got all of your normal toiletries, stuff for your face, stuff for your body, sun cream, contact solution for me, just stuff like that basically, where you might need it on a daily basis, and therefore having it all together is super handy. And even whilst we've been living in this holiday home for the past week, I've still kept all my stuff in these dry bags, just because it makes it super easy to find stuff. So then I also have a few specific bags of things. I've basically got my camera bag here, which also doubles up as a hiking bag, super handy. But then rather excessively, I also have another hiking bag, which again, as I'm like sitting here talking about it, I'm like, why do I have another hiking bag? But this one basically is a smaller one, more portable, and it means that I don't always have to carry my camera gear around. And then the third one that I have is just a general bag that I basically use to carry my laptop, batteries, chargers, electronics, anything like that. I kind of know that anything to do with electronics lives in there, so if I need it, I just go look in there. And of course, Frankie and I were on a climbing trip, so we had all of our climbing gear with us, so things like shoes, harness, short bag. My climbing gear is still pretty limited at the minute, so I was just using a lot of Frankie stuff. Inevitably, I think that might grow, but for the time being, that's all the climbing gear I have. And then I just had a few little fun extras, just some things that would either make life on the road super fun or continue to help with our climbing. So things like my portable hangboard, this is made by Ash Climbing, my roller, a Bluetooth speaker, books, Kindle, and then, of course, bananagrams. We've now developed a huge addiction to bananagrams. We've made our own rules to make things harder, and it's just a really actually great way to spend some time together. And that's pretty much everything that I've got with me. Going through it all like that, and currently it's all actually amalgamated slightly off camera over here, and looking at it, I'm like, whoa, that's still quite a lot of stuff. There's still stuff in there which I would probably deem to be excessive, like I probably don't need that many jackets, but it makes for a comfy and cozy life, but it is also a lot less than all the stuff I own. So yeah, during the past week, during lockdown, this is all the stuff I've needed, and that's been a really cool realisation. So yeah, that's basically it. Let me know in the comments if you guys have been decluttering or minimising during this period of lockdown, and just generally let me know how you guys are. It's been, like I said, a hot minute since the last time that I made a minimalism video, and it would just be awesome to just check back in with you all, particularly because things are so uncertain at the moment. It would just be really cool to just get back in touch with you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Please do tap that big thumbs up if you like this video, or hit the subscribe button for more of my videos, because there are going to be loads more coming. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you real soon.